Hello YouTubes, welcome to Wankel Wednesday. So I posted a video recently asking for advice on whether I should continue with this insanity. As you can see, we now have a regular spot on Wednesdays for the Low Cost 7 project, or Wankel Wednesdays, because it's got a rotary made by Wankel, just in case you didn't know. Quite a lot of response. Now, most of it was positive, saying carry on. There was some aspects which were really quite important, such as don't build this car around the wheels. That's insanity. So I took that on board. But one of the biggest things I noticed was a lot of people were worried about the engine situation. The engine doesn't bother me at all. I'm quite excited. That's part of the reason I'm building this project, is to have a rotary turbo engine in this thing. So I'm not too worried about that. And I've been speaking with Kevin, the guy I got most of this stuff from, and he's very supportive, and he's got spares for engines and that kind of thing if this is a dud, so I don't have a problem with that. Excuse me. And as to the rear suspension, diff, all that kind of thing, I'm just going to forget about that for now, okay? Let's concentrate on the engine. So with that said, I've contacted Duncan at AusCan Industries in Guelph. I'm going to visit him on Saturday or Sunday this weekend and get hopefully all the parts I need to get this engine up and running. So first I need to see what I have before I start buying stuff I don't already have, kind of thing. So everything's in my mobile storage device. Mobile storage device. What am I talking about? It's in my truck somewhere. Give me a minute. I think that's everything. Let's have a look. I don't think there's anything in here actually that's engine related. That's all kind of brakes and chunks of steel. Ooh, nice big nut. Wonder where that goes. Oh, squirrel. This box, however, has got a lot of my engine-y stuff. Not sure if that is from this engine. It was in the box, so maybe it is, right? I've got one of those big flappy things. What's this? Oh, that's my, that is my diff mount, okay. Again, not engine related. Squirrel, bit of hose. I'm thinking oil pipes, maybe? Oh, that would come in handy. Blow away all the cobwebs. No idea if that's from this engine. This certainly is. That's my intake manifold, which sits on top of those holes there. That way. Lovely. Wow, it's quite high. Swallowed a fly or something. More likely a spider. Right, back to it. Sits quite high. That's okay, I can put a big bonnet bulge there. Water intake, I'm thinking, probably sits there maybe. Okay, that's good. Keep them coming. Ooh, look at this. That is like a carb, but fuel injected carb thing. That'll sit in here, I think. Oh yeah, look at this. It's like Lego. What else we got? Lug nuts. Don't need them. Ah, nice. That will be the AMF airflow mixture. You know what I mean. It's the old style sort of mechanical one rather than the little dangly thing that sits and catches the air. I actually prefer these, they're a bit more reliable. Not as accurate as the newer style, but never had a problem with them. What else we got? Oh goodness, so many random hoses. I think that's another oily one. Another one of those wee flappy valve things. Well, it's not the same. That one I'm pretty sure goes on the turbo. No idea what that is. See, this is a problem that I need to go to see Duncan at AusCan. Excuse me, that spider's still crawling up my throat. I think that goes there. What's that? Water? Yeah, water, because that's your thermostat. Another one of these, oh my goodness, so many hoses. Another wee flappy valve thing. Oh, that looks like a recirc valve. You know, whoosh type thing. Right, here's the plan. The one time in my life I would actually like a set of instructions, and I don't have them because I don't know where any of this stuff goes. So I'll look at, you know what, I just remembered, I'm missing an alternator. Let me check the truck again. Actually missing quite a few things, like my intercooler. There's the alternator. A selection of ECUs. Kevin wasn't sure which one was for the turbo, so I'll be trying. Well, I could probably look up the numbers and find out. Rat's nest. Hopefully I don't need any of that. And of course, wiring loom. Now this is just the engine side wiring loom. I don't have anything for interior, but then I don't have an interior, so it doesn't matter. Right, let me get these on the table. That's better. So the plan is to look around the whole engine, identify what's obviously missing, make a list, check it twice, go along to see Duncan on Saturday or Sunday. He has got some built up engines that I can compare and say, oh, I don't have that, I need that. So let's have a look around the engine and see what's obviously missing. Starting at the front, obviously I don't have a water pump pulley, add that to the list. Inside there you can see a fuel injector. There's two there and there should be another two further down with a fuel rail. So I need a fuel rail system and two more injectors. In fact, probably four injectors because these are a bit crusty. But I can take one along for comparison, although I'm sure Duncan will know exactly what I need. On this side we have these three studs poking out. I think they're actually for air conditioning. So I won't be having AC for obvious reasons, so I'll probably be able to take them out, free up a bit of space. On this side also, going to need 4 spark plugs, and I'm not sure if they're all the same. Again, I'll ask Duncan about that. He might have a couple kicking about that I can use until I can get the right ones. And also got this little random wire. I need to check that and a built up engine and see what's supposed to be in there. I can take this out. It's got a little, looks like a 10mm hex bolt. Can unscrew that. That's obviously some sort of sensor, I believe. On the top, pretty sure I'm going to need some pipe work. So that is the air going in. So that would be coming from the intercooler, which sits up here. So I need a bit of pipe work that goes from the intercooler. Although I might have it, I'll need to check that before I double up in parts that I don't necessarily need. Judging by the rust, I'm guessing this is a water pipe, but I'm pretty sure I can make that up just with a bit of rubber hose wherever that goes, but I need to find out where it goes before I commit. And again, I mentioned this before. I have no idea what that hole is. That might be oil, but I need to compare against a running engine. Not sure what that one's for. Again, need to compare it with a, well, not necessarily a running engine, but certainly a built-up engine. Let's check the other side. I do have a alternator bracket here. I think the alternator sits up here. But when I tried sizing up the alternator before, there didn't seem to be anywhere to attach it, so again I need to compare against a built engine. For the turbo, obviously that's the air, cold air in, so I just need a bit of pipe going from there to an air cleaner, which I have no idea where I'm going to put that. And then a bit of pipe, which is the boost pipe, that will go from there to the intercooler. And I do have another, you did see the big flappy valve thing. I've got another one that apparently sits underneath, but I've been told I might not need that. On the back end of the turbo, obviously I need a downpipe. It's going to have a 90-degree elbow that comes out. Don't know where you know what, least of my worries, let's deal with that later. But while we're over here, I have no idea what goes in there. And underneath there is where that rat's nest lives for all the oil distribution, and I don't know how much of that I'm going to need. Probably need all the oil stuff, possibly not all the air vac stuff. And then there's various little vac lines that have been snipped. I have no idea where they go. So I've got like 3 of them there, and I think 4 of them there. I think there's one round there. Yeah, there's one here. I've got a lot of comparing to do, so I need to memorise all of this, which is kind of hard because my memory is awful. I also need apparently 2 coil packs. I don't know where they mount, if they mount on the body somewhere or the engine, but I need 2 of them. These 2 holes here are actually for the clutch master slave cylinder, sorry. That's obviously not hooked up to a push bearing thing inside, or it would be solid there. Anyway, that's a long way down the line. It's basically everything from this point forward that I'm wanting parts for at the moment. I'll make a much more detailed video of all the parts that are missing, the parts that I might need, take it along at the weekend. And hopefully we'll get everything we need to get this fired up. Fat chance. So, full steam ahead with the low-cost 7 project. If this is not your thing, avoid Wednesdays. This will be updated every Wednesday on Wankel Wednesday. Thank you for all my support, especially these superheroes who have helped me immensely with all my projects, but this is going to take a lot of time and money, unfortunately, and I'm always broke because I spend it on car parts, which is the right way to do it. Anyway, take care everyone, and if you're only here for this, I'll see you next Wednesday. If you're here for everything else, I'll see you tomorrow or the next day. Bye.